What's up, friends? Welcome to my channel, Collecting is Fun, where I show you that collecting is fun. And in this review, I am going to give a character some due justice that I mentioned him in another video, that I did not care to get him at first. But then when I got him, I actually started to appreciate the whole gamut of this character, the sculpting and everything. And I'm glad I have him, because I pretty much have all the figures. I have all of the figures from the Defenders of the Earth line, except for the Garax one, which, again, I might get, I might not, depending on the price, because I'm not trying to pay, however much this was. I forgot how much it was. I think they were, I'm not even going to try to guess. I really did forget how much this thing was. But I'll show you the barcode and see if that helps you out. But here we are with the Defenders of the Earth, Lothar, or Lothar, depending on what version you're watching. Matter of fact, these figures, this whole line of Defenders of the Earth goes way back. I'm talking about old school, like black and white, I believe. They had a, it was a Mandrake show. You can look it up on YouTube, I believe. There's a Mandrake show where Mandrake has employed Lothar. But Lothar is not a black dude. Lothar in that show is somebody, I think he's Indian, maybe something around that spectrum, Mediterranean, something of that nature. I think he might be Indian. Either way, that's how old this thing is. I mean, it's like way, way back in the day, man, when the first group of superheroes back in the day. So this is legendary stuff, truly legendary stuff. So let's take a look at this. Here's the box. The typical Defenders of the Earth packaging, and this right here is something I don't think I'm ever going to get rid of, honestly. I have a few of these posted on my wall, and it looks nice for display purposes. So I like the box. It's reminiscent of that time back in the day. I mean, I see the graphic there. If I don't, without the box, I wouldn't be able to see that and be reminded of how I used to watch the show back in the day. Of course, the figure is absolutely what's going to remind me, but just seeing the font and everything. And then let's look at this. So you got this right here, of course, Defenders of the Earth, packaging with his face right there. Such an ugly face, man. I'm telling you, this is why I didn't want to get him, because his face is so daggum ugly. I guess the more you look at him, he'll get, no, I can't say the more I look at him, the more he grows on me. This is a cool looking face. It's all right. But that face, we'll get to it in a minute. And here we go. Defenders of the Earth from the cartoon. I have all these figures, and I'm so happy, except that guy. I told you the Phantom that I have is the other one. The, what is it? King Features, because they're all King Features, but it's the original superhero version. Just like that Ming the Merciless I showed you. But yes, packaging is great. I also like the back of the packaging too. You have the credits that they give, which is great. Then you also have the information here about the figure. And as I said before, they have this little line right here from the theme song for this particular one. So it tells you right here, word for word. And the lyrics was like, his strength is a legend, his skill conquers all. One with his power, he never will fall. Lothar. That's how it went. And it did the same thing for every one of them, except for me. But man, it was great. Great song, great theme song, great show. Absolutely worth it to watch. If you have a chance to watch it at any point in time, if you've never seen it, watch it, man. There are ways to watch it. You can binge it if you need to, recreate a Saturday morning lineup just because, man. Try that. All right, so let's read about Lothar for a little bit. I mean, I know you can pause this thing, but I actually want to read this. Lothar is Mandrake's special assistant. Told you he was working for Mandrake in that show. He just wasn't so skilled. In the show, he was like a butler, kind of like, you know, I think with the Jack Benny cartoon, he was like Roscoe or something. He was just a servant of some sort. But he wasn't doing too much of anything. It was either a show or a movie. But I know I didn't watch all of it. It was just black and white. It was interesting, though. I might check it out and have it in the background while I'm at work or something. But anyway, He's also relied upon by the whole Defender team for his brilliant military genius. His specialty, plot strategy, and psychological warfare. Gotta have somebody like that on your team, right? Well, this heavyweight champ is usually calm and cool until someone crosses his path. Then watch out, because Lothar's fist can drive railroad spikes and the evil world shudders. So, he's strong. He's ridiculously strong because it shows that he is the strongest man on Earth. But whatever that is. I don't know. I like to do some more research on Lothar. I think I may watch some videos on Lothar to find out who and what he really is about. It's really cool. Ages 14 and up, because this figure is not for play. So, I've already taken him out once upon a time. I'll just leave you here, right here. There you go. Because I did take him out to look at the articulation. And I said this once before, and I will keep saying it whenever I remember it. Take these things out of the packaging. Make sure these figures do exactly what they're advertised to do. Because if you have a chance to take this stuff back because it's defective or whatever, you want to go ahead and take advantage of that. Now, here's something I don't really understand why NECA felt they had to do. Because as you can see, it has this. I guess it's just not going to stick there. I mean, I guess you could have made it better so it would stick, but they put tape on this. But all right, whatever. Tape is not hard to get off. Guess we'll do this one at a time. You got the nice little blaster. Interesting blaster. I guess you can use this to shoot bullets or lasers, whichever one you want to do. You know, back in the day, in those 80s cartoons, they weren't shooting bullets. Like if you watch G.I. Joe, they had lasers. It were bullets actually, but it was blue and red light that they shot out. Like it was, because they couldn't do bullets. And I never understood why. Because the good side had red and the Cobra side had blue. And blue is my favorite color. I was like, why don't they have blue? But whatever. I'm trying to see if I can keep the tape because I am going to put him back in the packaging in case you have not figured that out. I don't want to cut it. I want to peel it because just to peel will do you. Alright, so here we go. Let's do his hands. He's got the go ahead trigger hand. Left hand is the trigger hand. The right hand is a object holding hand. Nice sculpt, nice paint, nice shadowing on the inside of his hand. Cool, cool, cool. Let's put this back up here just because. And let that just hang there. We got the little blaster effect that you can put inside El Pistol. Let's just do that real quick. See, oh yeah. It goes over the barrel. So that's even better versus just going inside the barrel. Over the barrel is absolutely the best thing. 100% the best thing. And let's see, this goes, yeah, we'll do it that way. This is something interesting. But I want to be able to use this. Nice little whip here. Let's just take that. I'll get to that in a minute. Then the blaster effect for a longer blast. So this is for short bursts, pa 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 pa, and then this right here for that long blast. Why would you need such a long blast? I don't know, but it's there. Well, I'll just put the short one back on because it looks more realistic. Like, and this looks like, I mean, it's such a small gun, but looks like it could be something like the noisy cricket in Men in Black. Who else we got? We got the knife. Ooh, little switchblade, I guess. Is it? It is. Cool, cool. All right, let's go ahead and take him out. This is crazy. Nope, that's a lot. I'm going to have to pause that because it's going to take a minute. Let me just look at this here for a minute. Nice little grappling hook. Let's look at the articulation in the grapple. Got the nice ridges. See that? And let's see, what does this do at the top? Doesn't do anything at the top. But man, this is a cool little grapple. You can grab one or whatever, and you can literally have this guy be held by the grapple. Like literally. Is tied around his hand or what have you, and he can be hanging there or climbing up the wall like Batman 66 style. And of course, if this gets too loose, you can retie it. It's not like something that if it comes off, you can't redo it. Matter of fact, if this breaks off or it just somehow gets too mangled up, you can replace it. I like that. You have options. You can use whatever you want to use. Any other figure that has something like this, you can take it off and put it on. But you want to use this because it's gold and it just fits him for whatever reason. As you can see, it fits him because he has the gold thing in there. All right, I'm going to pause the video because I'm pretty sure this is going to be a struggle bust situation. Trying to get his hands out of these little grooves or these holes here. So, one moment. All right, so... This figure has a lot of color, a lot of character. You just want to just take some time to admire the paint, the sculpting, and everything that is before you. It's so cool. I mean, I thought maybe you can kind of buckle this, but you can't. It just stays open, and rightfully so because you have this here on his chest. It's just, the thing doesn't go any further. It just... the way it is. It just stays open. Well, let's just take a moment and just look at the paint apps for a second. Nice yellow, gold, whatever color you want to say it is. Rope. You got the nice symbol, insignia. You got the gold with the Flash representing Flash Gordon, his team. Got the pouches that look nice. They have a kind of rubbery. So it has a little gift to them, so they're not extremely hard. Got this right here, which where the knife would go. Check that out. I don't think I'll keep you here versus putting you back in that spot. That's where the knife would go. Nice and tactical. Really, really cool for this to be there. You got the little pouches here for, I don't know what he would do with that. But this man is basically set for whatever battle. Military-esque. This guy is here. He can survive in pretty much any conditions, I believe. Probably has some long sleeves in there to cover himself up in the snow or something. But man, look at that. He's got the nice little body shirt. Probably a compression shirt right there because it's all on his arm and it's painted. So you see it's meant to be a compression shirt or what have you, but it's painted. But the paint is fine. It's not too clean. Okay, you see it's kind of, if you can, see it's kind of sloppy right there. It's not that clean, but it's fine. You're not really looking at that anyway because you got all the stuff. It's got the elbow pads. Well, elbow pad. Okay, I didn't do this before. Double jointed elbows. And why does he have one elbow pad? I don't know. Look, I don't know why he does that. It's got the little gauntlets on his wrist. Right there. It's got this part here on that wrist. This looks like, I think it's a communicator device. Maybe that's the TV. Something, I'm not sure what it is. Again, I got to go back and look at it. I got to go back and look at the cartoon. Because, dude, this was so cool. Such a cool show. And I was happy to be able to see all the episodes. I actually have all the episodes. So cool. This right here is just a bracelet. You know, this guy doesn't wear any regular bracelets. He's got to wear something really rough and mean. Look at his bicep, man. Look at his arm. So big. Nice. So whole suit looks like it's a bodysuit. Matter of fact, it doesn't look like it's a compression shirt on here. It looks like it's an actual, just a shirt with some bagginess to him. But either way, because you see his abs there. So, I mean, he probably would wear a compression shirt. I know I would probably do that. Help save on the resistance and so forth. All right, what are we looking at? We're looking at the pouch on his leg. Got knee pads, 2 knee pads with 1 elbow pad. Come on, Lothar, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Well, you got 2. Damn. All right, so there's his ab rocker there. Ab or torso crunch there. So he can Move. There we go. Not too far. Doesn't really need that. And then let's see if this has any kind of, can it go back? It can't go back that far. It's got too much going on back here. The back. Can't go back that far. But it can go frontwards. Ugh. Stiff there. That's fine. Let's see what his head does. Head can look up. That's what he would do. He would look up a little bit. Then look down. Look to the... Ooh, look at that. Look. Ooh, his eyes, man. Let's take a look. Can we get his eyes? Can we get a close-up on his eyes? Ew. Now, his eyes are so beady. It's in there, man. It is so inside, man. You cannot see his eyes too much, man. Oh, this guy's got that big, massive shadow. It looks so creepy. So creepy. Those lips and everything. Just, but he's got a smooth bald head. No extra head, which I don't know. Would he smile? What other kind of extra head would he have? Gritty extra head? I'm glad they don't, because it's not necessary. This grimace right here is just fine. Just fine. Can't buckle at the top. Don't need to do that. It stays open like it should. That's a cool look to have it stay open. So, I mean, honestly, you have a vest, sleeveless vest, or just a vest or a coat, and it just doesn't come closed all the way, but you have a nice little shirt or design in the middle. That's a cool look. That's a really cool look. If you ever had the chance to do something like that, but you can't do it anymore because you gained some weight, go ahead and lose that weight. Get that look back. All right, this right here is attached to his leg here for his pistol. Let's go ahead and take the blast effect off so he can be in there. And boom, that's in there too. And he does not need all these extra weapons. This man has his fist to do his dirty work. And that one blaster, that's all he needs. This guy can be with the other G.I. Joes. I should have Sergeant Slaughter pay him a visit. Do I feel like getting Sergeant Slaughter out? I kind of don't feel like getting Sergeant Slaughter out. There's somebody else I can get out, though. Hold on. Okay, I got somebody, but it's actually a bit of a bust because this is a 7-inch figure, and you have to remember that. It's a 7-inch figure, and I brought out, like, Sergeant Slaughter would not have worked because he's with Hasbro, and he's 6 inches. So I brought out this guy right here, which you see is shorter. But Lothar can be a tall dude, and he can be a short dude. This is Sergeant Stalker. So maybe, you know, he was his commanding officer back in the day. You know, he's like, yo, you know, you were a promising student. Whatever, he's looking up at him like, not that far up. Let's not do that to him. And he's looking at him like, yo, you know, we need you. Come on back. He's like, nah, I'm not coming back. I forgot how he talked. I think he had a gritty voice to him. He said, no, I'm not coming back. No, I did my time. That's all right. That's a pretty good size there. Okay, we can do that. I mean, dude looks really swallowed up. I mean, he's a skinny looking dude, but that's okay. He's just looking at him like, and they're just looking at each other like, you know, I appreciate everything you did for me, but I got my own team now. No, so we sure could use you, son. Take care. Let me see if I can put his hand on there just to make it look like he's giving him some advice or something. Yeah. That's cool. I didn't think that was gonna work, but it works. yeah. That could be a nice storyline right there. Now I can do something with Sergeant Stalker other than just G.I. Joe stuff. That's cool. He can work with Lothar. Man, he can be right there. He's behind him. He's got some weapons here. I'm not gonna bring anything else out for this guy, but he's got some weapons here. He's got guns. Can't even see that right with the plastic. That's stupid. But anyway, he's got some guns here. Typical G.I. Joe stuff. And I can probably can I put that in Lothar's hand? Nah, the barrel's too small. It's too skinny. I'll leave Lothar alone. He don't have to have all those guns. We can find bigger guns for this guy. But yeah, there you go. All right, so let's just go ahead and stand over here, Sergeant Stalker. You've earned your right to stay in the video. You've earned your right. And okay, see, don't do that. Don't mess your right up by falling down now, Sarge. All right, so Sergeant Stalker just sitting there, just watching, just looking at Lothar, as Lothar is just having his time to shine right now. His rifle time to shine. All right, so let's go ahead with the articulation. I think we looked at everything. Let's see. Look at the boots. He's got, look at that. He's got this on the boots. He's got the, oh, man, the buckles and the straps on those boots. God, dog, son. Like, dude, this not coming off your foot. Not coming off your foot. Like, if you get caught on a branch or tree or something like that and you got to cut this thing, you got to pull that knife out of here. And then you just got to cut this stuff off so it can slide off your foot. And then walk through the jungle without a boot and hopefully get another one. But yeah, nice articulation here. And yeah, let's go with the articulation. Per NECA. Can't go that far. I don't think I can get into balance like this. This would just be a pipe dream because this bag is heavy. It's ouch. It's stick. And let's see here. That's goes back and forth. So he can't even do a decent roundhouse. Can he do a split though? Would Lothar take this gun out? Would Lothar do a split? Sure, he could do a split. Why not? But not really. Not really. Ugh, got a little hyperextension there. Let's do a little pivot there. Help him out. A little pivot there. There we go. Now he's got a nice little stance. Like he's doing some type of martial art. There we go. Turn that fist in there. Turn it in. Now Lothar is like, yo, I'm meditating or I'm doing my kung fu. He is basically like Black Dynamite. You know, better not interrupting him doing his kung fu. You know how I feel about someone interrupting me about doing messing that up. You know how I feel about getting interrupted while I'm doing my kung fu. That's it. He's just like Black Adam, just standing there, ready. All right, so the articulation in his legs is not that great per NECA. You got the double jointed knees, which can he do anything? Oh, see, I don't like that. I don't like that, man. See, he's not that. Haven't done too much with him. I don't want to do too much, but let's just see if this works out nicely. Let's see. We'll put the pressure here, and then. Ooh, I don't want to do this. Come on, don't do this. Don't. You know what? Nope. I'm not gonna push it on that leg. Let's see what this other leg does. There we go. See how easy that is? See his shin was about to come off. I don't want to force it. That's the one thing you don't want to do. If it's not going to do it, go ahead and put that thing in some hot water or whatever and then do it. But don't do it cold. Don't force. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Just not worth it. So I'll just let him just stay like this, and then there's some other kind of leverage I can do to get him to move. But yeah, we'll leave that alone because I definitely don't want to try to find this figure again. But his ankles are loose. I appreciate that. But yeah, as far as his double jointed knees, that's as far as it goes. The strap also blocks him at his calf muscle. That's all good. He doesn't have to have all of that flexibility because you can't even kick high. Okay, those are some loose ankles. Some loose ankles. Shoot. But he needs flexible ankles to do whatever he needs to do inside the jungle. And especially climbing up walls and using that grapple. Can we stand nicely though? Like, it's kind of loose there. But that's fine. It's fine. We can get different ways to make him stand properly. It's all right. No, yeah, he got holes down there. So can a McFarlane stand be used? Do you have a McFarlane stand around here somewhere? I don't know. But anyway, that's how he looks. All right, let's go for his arms. Bicep swivel, easy. T pose, look at that. Looking at keys. Strong there. Okay, I'm not even going to do it. This is Brazil pose. He's just, this is it here. You know his arms can go out. Boom. And let's have it up some. Yeah, look at those guns, bro. Dang, Lothar, man. You definitely don't want to get into an arm wrestling competition with this guy. They really did make him look like he was the strongest man in the world. That's cool. Cool right there. All right, can we change a handout? Let's go ahead and let's at least get him to hold the gun. No. Let's get him to hold the... Yeah, let's get him to hold the gun. Do a little nice little twist. Be careful with that. Look at that. Something just popped off. Some part of the paint. And I'm willing to believe it was something inside here that popped off. Alright, so that's not really anything that matters. Put this bug back in. Give him a hand. Can't be handless out here. And let's go ahead and put that blaster in his hand. Ooh. Loosey hand. Loose. Come on. Pry these fingers off. Out, that is. And there we go. Going to shoot with the left hand. Because that's all they gave us. You're going to shoot with the left hand, punch with the right. There you go. Sarge's over there looking at him going, I remember when. All right, so there we go. All right, let's see what else we're going to do here. Do we need to do anything with the grapple? Why not? Why not? Let's give Lothar the full treatment. Give him the full treatment because how hesitant I was in the beginning. And yes, the rope can go here. Then you can, yeah, that's interesting, because that knot right there is just, you got to force that thing in there. All right, there we go. Let's force it in. Put the, yeah, I'm struggling. It's okay. You see me. It's okay. You see why though. Don't act like you don't understand. Sir. Fingers. All right, there you go. Ooh, sir. And now he's got this. So he's basically going to cast this thing up. Right? How are you going to stand like this, though? It's very interesting trying to get this man to stand, because you think he's going to fall with that backpack. He's kind of look like he's leaning. There he is leaning. See? You go ahead and use that ab rocker, I guess, or torso. There we go. It's crazy. So he's got this thing. He's about to toss it. He's about to just kind of throw it up somewhere. There it is. Going to throw it up, and then he's going to use that rope to to hoist himself wherever he's got to go. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's what I'm talking about, man. This is a cool looking figure. I'm glad I have him. If you have the chance to get yourself a Lothar, get yourself a Lothar. Don't sleep on the Defenders of the Earth line, because these figures are absolutely worth it. 100% worth it. Just the colors of this guy, man. The green, the different shades of green, from the holster to the knee pads, how that's a different shade of green. Everything doesn't have to be this shade. I'm glad they mixed it up, just like it is on the picture here. They mix it up. You got the green, you got the kind of gray but still green, the camo, kind of, no real camo, but it's just that gray right there on his boots, and the green tips. And man, this is a great piece. Great paint apps, man. Who do we think? Who do we think? Let's go ahead and thank them on camera real quick. Real quick. Let's thank the sculpting. Let's thank the Georgich. Oh my gosh, I butchered your name, bro. I do apologize. I'm pretty sure the D is silent. Jordy, maybe. Jakovic. Fabrication, Anthony. Minichino, Roger Fernandez, paint. John Wardell, that was it, easy. Jeffrey Trapp, easier. Prototypes, TrueCast Studios, character illustration, Georgie, because you're on most of these, and Nate Birch. Product development, Randy Falk. Thank you, all of you. Thank you for doing what you did with this figure and making it the best you can possibly make it. It's excellent. excellent. I don't know if they're ever going to make any more Defenders of the Earth figures. That's how crazy it is. That's why you need to get it. Number 5. That's why you need to get these figures. You don't know when they're going to make more. If they're ever going to make any new ones. Get them while you can, is what I'm telling you. Do that. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. Get yourself some Defenders of the Earth figures, and you'll be absolutely happy. Even if you get the King features, the original superhero version of Flash, or Ming, either way, or Phantom. These two are definitely Defenders of the Earth, period. I don't think there's any other version of these two. But those three, you got at least 3 options. Or excuse me, 2 options of these 3 right here. Go ahead and treat yourself. Treat yourself. All right, so let's give them the full treatment. Go ahead and put the big long blaster on. Big long blaster. Ooh, shoot. What are you gonna do with that? That's wild. That's interesting. Maybe he's gonna shoot up 4th of July style. Now you're off camera. You're still off camera, but the thing is so long. Ooh, man. I don't know. But that's wild. But yeah, I like this. This guy is really cool. Man, what a treat. What a treat to have this figure. And there he is. All right, let's put the blaster down. Let's cause you're taking and go and holster this thing too. You look dangerous. No, it's taking too much to take that out. Dang. All right, go and put Sergeant Stalker back on there. And he's like really proud. Proud of you, son. I said I'm proud of you, son. Put your hand on him. Proud of you, son. Right? There's somebody else I want him to stand next to. This one is a bit taller. Let's go ahead and get in Mr. Tarad. Mr. T. Go ahead and stand over here and just be proud over here. Just be proud. Just stand there looking at both of them. I can use both of you. I can use men like both of y'all. And Mr. Tarad is like, man, look, I'm not with the A-team no more. I'm cool. He's like, nah, we can use you. And you got Lothar looking at him like, we could use you. Both of them looking like, yo, we could use you. It's like, what you talking about? Like, no, you know, like, what, you still wrestling? Is that what you're doing? I'm not wrestling anymore. You got your wrestling gear on. You know, I just did a little appearance. That's all I did. You know, that's all I did. I didn't do nothing else. But I'm not doing it no more. You know, I wrestle from time to time. That's what I do. I wrestle from time to time. I'm not riding in vans and getting shot at no more. I'm not doing that right now. Son, we can still use you, Brackus. That's not my name anymore. This is kind of cool. It's kind of fun to have Mr. T standing here next to Lothar. Can't compare in the arm department because his arms are not as big as Lothar's. But it's cool to have Mr. Tarad right here. Mr. T. In case you didn't know, that's his name. His name is Tarad. What do you think? This is kind of cool. So that actually worked out better than I thought, because when I got him, I was not thinking 18. But standing here with these two, or these two, yeah, I can see that. He's like, dude, come on back. Get out of the wrestling garb and come back to the military. Come back to the forces, to the front line or whatever. Or the espionage, whatever you were doing, man. Come on, we can use you. Like, I don't know. Can I still wear my chains? You know. That's all right, though. That's pretty cool. He's kind of loose here, this Mattel figure. And it's Mattel, so, you know, they do what they can. I'm not even going to go through the whole articulation of this guy, but that's all right. So you got Mr. T, got Sergeant Stalker, and you got my man here, Lothar, and they're both looking at Mr. T like, we're going to recruit you. We can use you. Come on back. And Mr. T is like, I guess. I'll think about it, right? But, yo, that's the end of the video. Really cool figure. Proud to have it. Glad to have it. Opportunities and Is his leg twisted? Doesn't matter. There's so many different opportunities for you to have, so many different things you can do and realize. Your imagination can go wild with this guy and have absolute fun. He's 7 inches, sort of, so he can stand with any other kind of Batman or Mattel figure, what have you. He's not too tall to where a 6-inch G.I. Joe figure can't be in his presence. You know, he's just a shorter guy. That's all he is. And he's just a tall guy. Hey, it happens. You know, you stand next to the Rock, Dwayne Rock Johnson, he's going to be tall like that. So, it's okay. It's all right. Yo, do what you can. Get you one of these. Get all of them while you can. There's going to be sales popping up everywhere, Amazon and so forth. Do your due diligence and save as much money as you possibly can and have yourself some fun diversifying your collection. That's the end of the video. Have fun collecting, folks, because collecting is fun. I'm out. Oh, sorry about that. One more thing. This grapple hook doesn't just stay down. You can pull it up some. See that? It pulls up. So you can have it where, all right, I am relaxed here. I'm going to pull it out. And then you can just pull it up from the top. And there it is. That's a little extra dimension for this thing. That's kind of cool. I like that. Also, this sale is going to show you the barcode. So, in case you understand how to use this, go ahead and grab your lens, Google Lens, whatever, and use that barcode. Scan it, Target, scan it with whatever other app you have, and see if you can find it. But there you go. Later.